Hey YouTube, this is T. Ooh. Sorry, the dog knocked over my open phone. So, today was the biopsy. They took 8. I'm just going to add this to my Rebuilding Me series because I think that it's a good example of what to do when you're faced with adversity. And this is definitely an adversity. So, 1, I'm not upset because I don't know what to be upset about. 2, I gotta figure out where we're gonna go from whatever they find out from the biopsies to even be upset or to think maybe I should be upset. Then to 3, I gotta face it. I gotta accept it. And I gotta move on. 4, I need to see if I have it in me. I know it might be in there somewhere. I know it's in there somewhere. But to be honest, I'm exhausted. I am. I'm exhausted mentally, emotionally. I'm just like, it's been a lot. It has been a lot. But in order to face adversity, to overcome adversity, you gotta face it. You gotta be woman enough, pull your big girl panties up, and actually do something about what you're going through. And when I say do something about it, I mean, I was talking to one of my cancer warriors while I was waiting in the waiting room. And she was kind of going through the same thing. She was waiting on her biopsy. And she was like, it's been 2 years and I just don't know if I have it in me to keep going through chemo after chemo after chemo. And, I looked at her and I said, well, all the times that you accepted your kids not listening, your husband doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing, and yet you stay with them, and yet you don't discipline your kids, how do you think you're not accepting or not moving forward? Because you're still with your husband. You're still dealing with your kids. So how is this different? All this means, to be honest, is what you gonna do about you? And are you gonna concentrate on you? And she looked at me and she was like, I hadn't thought about it like that. I said, well, you and I both know cancer changes everything in your life. It changes how you feel about yourself. It changes the way you look in the mirror at what you see. It changes how you feel about being sexy. It changes if you keep the lights on when you're intimate. It changes if you keep a t-shirt and a bra on while being intimate. It changes how you dress because now things aren't in the same places as they were before cancer. So you got to revamp yourself. So I just kind of see this as an opportunity to revamp yourself, reinvent. And when you're reinventing, you're rebuilding. So you got to rebuild you because you are important. All those people who deal with you, all those people who get on your nerves, all those people who need your help because they can't seem to do anything without you. What about you? So I'm still a little groggy, and for some reason, it's like I got a whole bunch of spit in my mouth. I don't understand that. It's like, what the heck is going on? Um, I still feel really groggy. I'm kind of tired. It's like I fell asleep on the way here. I came in and got right into bed, and I couldn't tell you what was going on. I know Isis was talking to me, but I couldn't tell you no kind of conversation that we had. I have no idea. I was knocked out. All I remember her is she touched my shoulder and she said something about she was leaving. As I dozed back off, I looked over and I could see her leaving through the patio door, and I was like, oh, Isis is leaving. Mind you, she just told me she was leaving. But in this rebuilding journey, it's going to be a lot of hard choices. It's going to be a lot of hard things. You know, this time around, I'm getting older, you know. And as I stated in a few of my videos, with every birthday comes some more shenanigans. My birthday's coming soon. Ergo, here comes the shenanigans. But you know what? Being stage 4 and living past the 5-year mark says a lot. And come December, it will be exactly 6 years that I've been going through this, and I'm still here. It hasn't beat me down. It hasn't torn me apart. Granted, I'm in a lot of pieces. They've taken a bunch of pieces. They took 8 today. But, you know, like, see, they went in here. Oh, where is it at? They went in right here and took lymph nodes out of here. So this is like my shoulder. I don't know if y'all can see. This is like my shoulder. And they just went in that little square. And he had to numb me like 3 or 4 times. Because that shit was hurting. Ooh, excuse me. Y'all, the needle is, here we go. The needle is this long. Wait, this long. And it's about this big. And see this fingernail? It has an opening as big as my fingernail. So when they put the needle in, it looks like a syringe. And every time they push the syringe, it does a click. And what that click does is it cuts whatever they want it to cut. And it pulls into the needle, which is why the needle is so big. And each time they take a piece, they, like, there was a guy like over here. The doctor was here. I was here. And the nurse was over. Like, she was over my shoulder. And then there was someone over here. So we're in this little room, probably about as big as a bathroom. And there was the doctor, the pathologist. That's a hard way to say. Well, it's a hard way to say now because I'm all drugged up, but the pathologist. See, wait, me, the doctor, the pathologist, 3 nurses were in the room. And they had stuff like a crash cart was in there and a defibrillator thing and some other thing. I have no idea what that is. I think maybe medicine or something was in it, or instruments or something was in it. Not to mention the fact that the pathologist had his own cart with his own computer, And he had a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass? No. What do you call them things? A magnifying thing, where it's got two things for your two eyes, and he's looking into it, and it's got a little tray. He's putting stuff on a little tray. For the life of me, I cannot say what that is. But I know it. It's like right here. But it ain't right here because, yeah. But I feel good. I'm tired. I'm finna let these dogs go out one more again before I lay back down and try to sleep off the rest of this. I had a local, which sometimes a local doesn't make you go to sleep. Sometimes a local only numbs the area. Lord have mercy. The area. And sometimes it just has like Ativan or something that makes you kind of calm to ease, in case you're nervous. But in my case, because I wasn't nervous, because it's one of them things I gotta go through that I go through. So the only thing that was making me anxious was people were so close, and I have anxiety when you be like this close to me. I need you to be like over here, somewhere over here. And it's like right here. The doctor was like right here. I was like, hey, ho. Could you back up a little bit? Just a little bit. And he was like, no, I need to be able to be close to you because I need to be able to, hold the wand for the ultrasound. Because he had to make sure that he didn't poke my, what's this thing called? What is this? What is this? Implant. So he doesn't poke my implant. So he had to use the ultrasound to go, even though he was up here, the top of my implant is like right here. That's the top of my implant. And then right here, wait, can I see? Can you see it? You probably can't see. Right here is my port. My pacemaker is over here on the other side of my boob. But it's down a little bit. It's kind of like, it's more down towards the bottom of my ribs, So it's a lot of metal over there. But I got through it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry, every time I get braids, I don't know what it is. My scalp be on fire. I'm like, y'all, I got this bump right here that just keeps itching, even though it hurts like hell. It's got the audacity to hurt and itch. I don't know what that's about. And then look how big my part is. My hair is so thin, it don't make no sense. But you know what? I said, forget it. I'm finna start getting my hair done again. I'm finna start being me. It is what it is. I got all this forehead now, but you know what? It's okay. I still have some hair. It might be a teaspoon, but I still got some hair. I got a little bit. And then what's so sad is, y'all, it's like bra strap length, but thin as hell right here. Just thin, as you can see. Look at that. I got a landing strip. But that's okay. I'm not going to let that deter me. Not. Especially after what I seen today, I'm not letting that deter me. This lady had a ponytail. And all of this was gone. All of this was gone. The ponytail was this long. She had the audacity to have it pulled back in the ponytail. And she had the audacity to try to look like she had baby hairs. Okay. I said, girl, I ain't mad you. I am not mad you. You do you, girl. You do you. You do you. Ooh, I'm telling y'all, it hurts. Oh my God. I feel like I gotta sit your ass down. How many times have I talked this conversation? How many times? It is not that serious. I see you. We just went to the bathroom like an hour ago. So we're not going to the bathroom again, okay? And I know you don't got to poop because I don't smell you passing gas and I don't hear your stomach. So you need to stop the madness. But, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Um, Show this to somebody who's going through the same thing. Maybe this is their first time, not their 25, 11 times. You know, I mean, eventually, sometimes I think that when you go through things, because you go through it so often that it kind of numbs you. Personally, I wouldn't say I'm numb. I just say I accept that I know. I accept that I know it can happen. I accept the fact that I know it probably is a need for it to happen. And I accept the fact that if I don't go through it, I'm not going to be here. And I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to be here. And you can't be here if you're wussing out. You can't be here if you're falling all apart. There's a time to cry. There's a time to feel sad. There's a time to feel like, the woe is me. But you can't let that just be you. You can't. Because you're not being fair to you. Everybody deserves to be loved, needed, and wanted. Everybody deserves the opportunity to make their lives better. We all do. Whether we're sick, whether we're disabled, whether we're crippled, whatever's going on with us, everyone deserves an opportunity to enrich our lives, to make our lives feel better, to make our lives be better. We all deserve that. And why shouldn't we? Sorry. Long hair be making me itch. I think I gotta wash my hair because it be having me on itch status. I think someone said you'd be allergic to it when you get your hair done and it makes your scalp itch, that you're allergic. It's something about you need to do some kind of rinse. So I'm going to do that. Not today, though. Not today. Today I'm finna let these dogs out in about an hour or so. And I'm going to lay down. And I'm going to let things play out the way they need to play out. And y'all, share this. Comment on it. Ask me questions. I've just figured out how to answer questions. I don't always remember how to do it, so it may take me a while. But I will answer. If you ask me a question, I will answer. But I am going to lay down, and something has bitten me, and I am over here scratching. I shouldn't be scratching. I need to take some medicine so I don't scratch. But y'all, it's itching. Anywho, I know that this medicine's got me loopy. It's got me kind of goofy, and I'm saying stuff I probably shouldn't be saying, but y'all, it is what it is. So, that's the update. What happened today, August 24, 2026. I had a needle biopsy. They took 8 samples, and I'll find out by September 2nd, which is when I talk to my oncologist, what's going on, how we're going to move forward, and figure out what we're going to do, how we're going to do, that we're going to do. So, I will talk to y'all soon. Thank you for watching. And hey, I see some newbies over here. Hey, yo. I appreciate y'all. I do. I appreciate y'all. Sorry, I'm just itchy everywhere. Because every time they give me medicine, it makes me itchy. So, they gave me medicine. I'm itchy. So, excuse me. It's just got me a little aggravated. But, share, like, comment, and please subscribe. Come back. I'll be here. Kind of funny. I try not to be sad because I do realize I probably got some stuff to be sad about, but It is what it is. Life is what you make it. You got to take your lemons and make lemonade and make that lemonade the best lemonade you have ever had. And that's what I try to do. So I will talk to y'all soon.